So, are you ready to start the countdown? Let's do it.
But yeah, I went to 3 BlizzCons. I was set to go to a 4th, but we ended up not being able to go. But I've been to 3 BlizzCons. The first one I went to, my person who was dating my aunt went with me. The next time, no, I think the first time my uncle went. I think the first time was my uncle. Then the person who was dating my aunt went with me. And then I went with Victor and Michael. Maybe I went to 4. I don't think I did. Okay, so we're starting off with Diablo. Yeah, because they ended last one with Diablo Immortal, which no one gave a fuck about. So let's fix that. So that's Tristram, like original Tristram.
Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred light. Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me.
Quiet.
Though my path is wrought with darkness.
Shut up.
That's where the star fell. The star was Tyrion.
Run.
Tyrael, I mean. Okay, so this is Diablo 4. That's where the star fell in Diablo 3.
Just keep running.
Is that Tyrael?
Are you out of your mind?
Oh, now they're in
To make it.
I know where they are now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Tyrael.
Blessed Akrat, thy eternal light protects me.
Yeah, that's
Thy
Tyrael.
divine wisdom guides
Look at me. All the gold we want is right there.
Oh no, it's not Tyrael.
No, I just came here for knowledge.
They're coming. I know. Get over here. Now, breach the seal. Get us through that door.
Oh, light, help me. By 3 they come. By 3 thy way opens. Blood shows. This doesn't make any sense. Blood is the key. Blood is the key!
What? I need 2 of you. No! Go! I'll hold them. Go!
So, it says the blood of the willing goes...
You gotta be kidding me! It worked!
Yeah, shit, nothing bad's gonna happen from this.
We have to help him!
He's dead already. It's a shame he didn't make it. Oh well, cheer up. Gold split's better 3 ways instead of 4.
This is a okay. They know they fucked up. This is a long ass trailer.
Must be hidden here somewhere. Read this.
By 3 they come, by 3 thy way opens, by the blood of them willing. Hail. Hail the Creator. Oh, hail the daughter of... Oh no. No.
What about the coin? What's it say?
This is forbidden. This is a summoning. I cannot speak.
Don't lie to me!
We came here for treasure. What is this place?
I don't know. Maybe it's a temple. Or a tomb, or...
For this.
Blessed Ackroyd, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is wrought with darkness, guide my soul to thy sacred light.
Looks a lot like Pinhead.
Come.
Blessed Ackroyd, thy eternal light protects me. Thy divine wisdom guides me. Though my path is
Open
wrought
your
with
eyes.
eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal light protects me. Eternal
There
light.
is no light here. You came to the darkness for knowledge.
Yes.
And all the knowledge you seek is here. Surrender. Speak the words. Call her home.
They're gonna be.
By three, they come. By three, thy way opens. By the blood of the willing, we call thee home.
I said her, so it should be Diablo, most likely.
Hail, daughter of hatred,
Daughter of hatred.
creator of sanctuary.
Oh,
Hail, Lilith.
this.
Blessed Mother. Save us.
There we go. Couldn't do this last year, Blizzard. Damn. Okay, so let me double check. I'm pretty sure Lilith. This is Creator's Sanctuary. So it was an angel and a
Please
demon
welcome Game Director of
fell in
Diablo,
love with each other
Luis
and created
Barriga.
Sanctuary. I want to talk more about it. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that her name was Lilith.
Good morning, BlizzCon! It is so very good to be here.
Oh no, this
I
is
wanna
the
thank
daughter of the
all
Lord
you
of
for
Hatred. I'm
coming,
just wrong.
And a big thank you to Blizzard Cinematics for starting things off the right way this weekend.
Queen of the Sucky
I know
Bot.
you all want to hear about the game, so let's
Oh no,
get
I was
to
right.
it.
Yeah, I was right.
Diablo 4 is darkness, world,
Once
and
the lover of
legacy.
the Archangel,
Let's start with darkness.
her union with him led to the
Diablo
creation of the
4
first
is dark.
Nephilim and the
If you
creation
saw the
of Sanctuary.
cinematics,
So I was
you
right.
know exactly what I'm talking about.
Right, I was right.
Whether it's the art,
Diablo lore
the
on
story,
tap.
or the horror elements that we've embraced, the first thing you will notice about Diablo 4 is that we are going back to the franchise's darker roots.
Okay. I feel like people say that all the time. But okay. Yeah, the Nephilim became
It'll
humanity
mean blood
later.
and gore. It'll mean occult symbols and rituals. More importantly, it will mean victories are neither clean nor guaranteed. We hope you're as excited about that as we are.
Oh, yeah, there'll always be a cow level in Diablo. It's just like Blizzard's tongue-in-cheek thing.
Then we have World, also super important for Diablo 4, because we've only seen glimpses into Sanctuary in previous Diablo games.
Yeah, because that was
But those
definitely
glimpses have
Sanctuary.
enthralled us and captured our imagination.
You see, it's torn down from
With
Diablo
4,
2.
we want to put the world of Sanctuary front and center. We want every character,
Sanctuary,
every
that's the whole
monster,
place. I'm talking-
every
Tristram,
faction
I mean.
to have a sense of place. Drowned undead that emerge from the coastlines. Brutal goatmen that come from the hills above us.
Yes, that's
And as we
Diablo
go
3.
deeper and deeper into the depths below, a truly dark,
Deep, please.
gothic, and medieval version of hell.
Okay,
The
going to hell.
world is
Never
also
never
how
done that.
you'll
I'm like, did we
experience
ever...
most of our
no,
game.
never went
It is
to
there
hell.
that you will find enemy camps and friendly towns alike. It is also where you'll find players to interact with, whether it's to trade with them, group with them, or should you choose to do so, murder each other in PvP zones.
So it's online. Probably a la Path of Exile.
Finally, legacy. Whether it's the sense of dread from Diablo 1, or the classic class lineup and loot chase that we still are inspired by from Diablo 2.
You don't talk about Diablo. I see
Or
Diablo 3 down there. What are we
The
saying?
best-in-class, visceral, and fluid combat from Diablo 3 that we still enjoy.
Okay, but
We are
we have more
approaching this
choices?
series with complete reverence, and we hope that it shows.
More
if you are
choices?
new to the series, we want you to feel like we did when we first played Diablo. If you're a longtime fan, we think this is the game you've been waiting for. Isometric, action RPG,
Okay.
developed for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Okay.
On that note, we want to offer you a first glance at Diablo 4, along with our first 3 classes. The Barbarian,
Of course.
the Sorceress,
Okay.
and the Druid.
And they brought back Druid. Okay. Yeah, that's one of the D2 classes that never came back in
On
D3.
behalf of everyone on the Diablo 4 team, it is our absolute pleasure now to share with you the world premiere
Okay,
of
this
the
is what I
Diablo
wanna
4 gameplay trailer.
Yes, this is what I want to see. Now, I love the lore, but like, I want to see some gameplay of this game. Is this in engine? 'Cause this looks really good.
The dream continues to haunt me, old friend. It always starts with a journey to a distant land. There I find a city in flames. Streets choked with corpses. Unthinkable destruction.
Yeah, this is much darker
A
than
senseless
D3.
slaughter. Brother against brother. Pure hatred. And then executions. Agony. Suffering surrounded me until my turn comes. They burn my eyes. Break my bones. I awaken in terror. There's no one left to stand against them.
That's a very D2 select character select screen. It almost seems like a little mix between. Ew, everyone is like mounts. Okay, that's new. I almost didn't say anything about that. A mix between like Path of Exile and Diablo 3. Almost. Let's play another player. Wait a minute. Is that the butcher? I'm the butcher. Gluttony.
You think me mad, old friend? But I know these dreams. They tell of the future. Hell is coming, brother. Hell is coming.
Okay. I'm down with that. That was a good. That was much. Blizzard
All right.
realized how much
How'd
they
you guys
messed
like
up
that
last
first
year.
look?
It's probably be a deep dive, but we can't watch that. So, pay the MO
We
champion.
have
because,
a
that's
super
where they-
exciting next couple days ahead of us.
That's
We have
where I'm gonna be
panels where
looking
we're gonna go
to,
deeper
see all these
into
panels.
the features, the systems,
Also,
the
someone's
world,
putting them on
the
YouTube
art
eventually.
of
You're gonna
Diablo
look for
4,
those.
starting with an unveil panel right after opening ceremony on this stage. But that's not all.
No date.
The team's been working super hard on the game, and therefore we've been able to bring a little bit of that, a little taste for that. That's right, we have a very early look, a demo playable on the floor today, right now.
That's always a cool thing. BlizzCon, they normally do have demos.
We hope you have as much fun playing it as we did making it.
Is that Red Shirt
And once
guy?
again, on behalf of the game team, thank you all, and see you in hell.
Please welcome Game Director of World of Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Okay, World of Warcraft. This is J. Allen Brack, and it's E.
Horde! Where are you?
No, okay, they just said that.
Alliance! Let me
Okay,
hear you!
okay. They said Ian, but it was literally
Zerg!
J. Allen Brack came back out.
Heroes
so-
of the Storm!
Why did they say Ian?
Legends of the Tavern!
I don't think they know what the fuck
Heroes
they're doing right
of
now.
Overwatch!
Okay, please. We
And
get it.
soon, ready to battle the minions of hell in Diablo 4, the brave souls of Sanctuary.
We get it. Okay.
We use code names when we're working on the game, and we train ourselves not to reference the real name. And so when we're able to kind of come
me
out
either,
and
Otter.
finally say Diablo 4.
Here's that game that puts in
feels a
characters
bit
I love
wicked.
from other Blizzard games, and I get upset that they're in this game that I don't
Diablo
like.
4. We've actually had Diablo 4 in development for some time, along with a playable experience here at BlizzCon.
So I'm
I've
guessing
personally spent a lot of time of playing
they
Diablo
basically
over the
skipped
years,
the opening
and
ceremony, like the
love
opening ceremony of the president talking,
and I
to
really
go
love
straight
it.
to just show them Diablo, because we
Let's
messed up
talk
last
about
year. Now
what
we're gonna do the
else
talk,
is
and
here
then we're
for
gonna get
us
WoW, and whoever the
At
announcer was didn't get
BlizzCon, our
the memo.
Baker's Dozen BlizzCon, lucky number 13. Back, relax,
Also,
and enjoy.
another thing about BlizzCon,
But the arcade
the
isn't
food
just a
things in the
celebration of
side,
where
they're
we
very
come
good.
from.
They also are very
Also a
long lines,
showcase
but they're good.
Of some of our new announcements. Let's talk about StarCraft 2.
So you got an
If you're a
announcement for
StarCraft
StarCraft?
fan, we have two exciting things for you in the arcade.
Okay, in the
For
arcade.
several years, we've been working with Google and the DeepMind Artificial Intelligence Project. The DeepMind
Yeah, I remember
group
this.
has taught agents how to play the game as themselves against DeepMind AI agents right here on the show floor. We have master level agents. We have a diamond level agent. And just a quick note that if you try this, you will not win. 3 of you will win. I won't win. For StarCraft 2 fans, we've also been really hard at work on bringing an iconic villain to life. And the ruler of the Terran Dominion, Arturus Mengsk, is coming to the game later this month as the next co-op commander.
Okay.
Mengsk is unlike any
This is
commander
like
that you've
Blizzard
ever
going on
played,
stage.
and
Hey,
at
new season in
BlizzCon,
Diablo
loaded
3.
up
No,
and
no
ready
one
for you
cares.
in the arena.
I'm sorry. No one cares.
Let's talk Heroes of the Storm.
And trust me,
For
there
Heroes
was
fans,
tons of
the team
long
has
lines,
brought
and I was
Deathwing the
sitting in them.
Destroyer into
BlizzCon is
the
like the
Nexus.
Lion convention.
Deathwing is actually the most
pisses me off.
requested hero of all time.
Of course he is. It's
And we're
Deathwing.
excited for you to
Why
have
is he?
an opportunity to
Oh my
play.
god.
Deathwing actually has two forms with two different sets of abilities, bringing the iconic World Breaker fantasy to life. And Deathwing is playable here for the very first time in the Blizzard Arcade.
Well, the word heroes doesn't mean everyone's good.
Everyone with a
It's just like they're
BlizzCon or
legends
virtual
from
ticket
Blizzard Worlds.
automatically
That's the
receive
idea of
Deathwing
heroes.
when he enters the Nexus.
So if you have a virtual ticket, you get Deathwing for free.
One more thing
Bet
to
I'm
talk
buying
about with Heroes, and it's
Fuck
that
yes.
in celebration of BlizzCon, all Heroes are free from now until November 10th.
Should
So
be
if you've ever
free,
wanted to jump in
period.
and play,
But okay.
now's a great time for you. It
All
is
the heroes
called
and Heroes of the Storm are
Warcraft
free
3
for like a month.
Reforged. And the pool of testers. Everyone here, everyone watching with a virtual ticket, you'll all have beta access to Warcraft 3 Reforged starting Tuesday. And
Good way to sell tickets for
and we'll
them.
announce the release date for Warcraft 3 Reforged
And good things for the
soon.
fans who are there.
This month
They're
is
supposed
an
to come out in the
important
summer,
one
by
in
the way.
Warcraft history, because we are celebrating both the 25-year anniversary of Warcraft and the 15-year
I love
anniversary
Warcraft.
of World of Warcraft.
More specifically World of Warcraft. But man,
We kicked off that
I
celebration
don't like World of Warcraft in its
2 months
current
ago
state, and
with
I
the
don't like
launch of
Classic WoW.
Classic.
But damn.
And we've been excited to welcome back millions of players to Azeroth. The flavor is vanilla. We have vanilla ice cream for sale in the WoW concessions area.
Okay. So are you about to say that we're about
You
to make
think
another
that you
version?
want this, and I think maybe that you do.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a pun. Because Blizzard was asked about, hey, you ever thinking about opening up a classic server? And they said on stage at BlizzCon, yeah, you think you want that, but you really don't.
BlizzCon isn't
Fools.
just a celebration of our games. It's also a celebration of the players who play them. And here, you
Blizzard's
can
problem
see
has
some of
always
the most
been,
skilled
for a while,
players
that they
competing.
feel like they know best.
I want to thank everyone out there for giving your
On
energy
everything.
and
It's
your
kind of
support
annoying.
to your favorite teams and favorite players.
Not really that. It's like they don't
we
listen
held
to
the
community
grand
feedback.
finals
They just
for
say like, oh yeah, this is the way it's
Overwatch
going to happen,
Philadelphia.
and you will
Congratulations.
enjoy the
to
way
San
that we do
Francisco
it. It's
Shock.
just like, yeah, so they just,
We really look forward to this weekend.
this
is a highlight
this
for us
was the opening
all year to
speech.
come together
Basically,
and
they swapped the
celebrate all
opening
the
speech.
passion of Blizzard games. And so, all of you watching, we are grateful. Thank you for being here with us.
With
Blizzcon.
recognition that they messed up.
Be good to one another. Welcome home.
Now Ian should come out and talk about WoW. Oh no, they're going into
Please
Hearthstone.
welcome
Okay, so
Game
they
Director of
switched the
World
order
of
up.
Warcraft, Ian Hazakostas.
Oh, what the fuck is... There's a WoW stage this year?
Hello, BlizzCon.
Oh, it's Lordaeron. This actually looks really cool.
I am so honored and humbled to be up here with all of you.
Now, I
on
like
behalf
Ian.
of World of Warcraft.
Ian has
As a
also made some,
This
some
is
bad
a game
decisions when it comes to
that's been
WoW.
at the center of my life
But I like
for every
Ian.
one of those 15 years. I think 15 years ago on this day, I think I was wandering around looking for stores that were still taking pre-orders of World of Warcraft so that I could jump in there on day one right with everyone else. And just over 11 years ago, I had the privilege of joining the development team to start to try to give back to this game and to this community.
What's funny
that
is
has given me so much.
he wrote a post on the forums
And here,
and
in
did
this
the
15th
math
anniversary
that
year,
the
it's been a great
original
year for World
Cthulhu
of
when he was
Warcraft.
released back in
Taking a
vanilla
look
was
back, we kicked things
unkillable.
off with the Battle of Dazar'alor, an Alliance and Horde
And it
going
was
head
Ian
to head
who
in
wrote
a raid
the-
mode for the very first time.
Who
Moved
wrote it
beneath the
because he was
waves
just a
with
player
the Rise
then.
of Ashara update. Along the way, we've seen the Kultiran join the Alliance, and the Zandalari Trolls bolster the ranks of the Horde. And of course, we have Mechanomes and Volpera waiting in the
I
wings to
especially don't
join
care
them
about Battle for
in our
Azeroth.
upcoming Visions of N'Zoth update.
Especially don't care about it at this point.
And of course, just over 2 months ago, we
Pretty
launched
sure I
this
own it.
little
I don't
game
care.
called World of Warcraft Classic.
I super don't care about this.
And as Jay said, it's been incredible watching millions
That
return
Molten
to
Core
Azeroth
shirt that
as
guy
it
had,
stood
that's
before
actually
the
a Jinx
Cataclysm.
shirt. I actually have that.
Whether you are returning home.
See, I'm just gonna say, I'm probably in a. I don't think I'm in a minority. I think Classic WoW, not Classic WoW specifically, but Vanilla WoW is a bad game.
Speaking of Classic,
That's why I don't want
I'm
to play
excited
Classic.
to announce that we have our next update to Classic just around the corner. We have this 15th anniversary celebration that's just around the corner.
This I'm
I mean,
also sad
just
about
around the
because
corner.
guess who it also
This coming
shows?
Tuesday, November 5th, we will be enabling all the 15th anniversary events in-game. First off, that is a throwback battleground, Korak's Revenge,
Okay, this I don't care about.
inspired by the original Alterac Valley. So dig in, get ready to storm that bridge
The
as you
original
push your way
AV
into
was.
Stormpike.
This really feels so bad.
And next,
It
we
was
have
so bad.
set of
Literally, a
throwback
game could
raid
take an hour.
experiences inspired by some of the greatest raid
Yeah, you see that?
encounters of the
Deathwing
early days
mounts?
of WoW, from Kael'thas through the Lich King.
Why
Players who
was that
complete
not a
all
drop
three of those
from
experiences will be able to
Deathwing?
earn their very own Obsidian Worldbreaker mount inspired by Deathwing.
Like, okay, whatever.
And everyone
gotta
who
hold
logs
that.
in during the 2-month celebration will get their own little Lothlorien pet. Now, for those of you here in attendance at BlizzCon in person, we have a second 15th anniversary celebration in store for you. Please join us tonight at 8:30 outside the Arena Plaza for a toast and a celebration with the World of Warcraft team. A toast to 15 years of Warcraft, of World of Warcraft, 25 years of Warcraft, and to the best that is yet to come.
Yeah, that shirt, that Molten Core shirt, that's a Jinx shirt.
Now, as fun as it's been reflecting on the last 15 years and this past year in World of Warcraft, we all know that the most exciting part of BlizzCon every year is getting to hear and to talk about what's coming next. And so that raises the question, really, where would we go from here? What is next in store?
Shadowlands,
for
it already
Azeroth?
leaked.
I mean, it's, you know, as we stand right now, the Horde and the Alliance are
Leaked
perched
on their own
the edge of
website.
a continuous armistice,
But it's fine.
finally putting an end to the battle for Azeroth that has ravaged their world. And yes, the forces of N'Zoth and his old god minions are looming, but I've seen some pretty reliable data mine spoilers that suggest that we're going to come out on top in this one.
Okay, that was
telling
good.
And so after, you know, really what's been a rough few years for Azeroth, between the assault of the Iron Horde and the Burning Legion and everything that's gone on since, I think things might finally be looking up for Azeroth. You know, I mean, you know, all these threats have been taken care of, just sunny days and clear skies ahead. I mean, personally, I can't think of any unaccounted for loose ends or anyone who might be lurking in the shadows, thirsting for revenge. Can you?
Okay. Comes Bolvar Lich King.
Ice Crown.
So I did not expect to hear Sylvanas' voice.
A monument to our suffering. The veil between life and death. Where a usurper sits on a frozen throne.
God, ICC was such a good raid. Sorry, just reminiscing.
But no king rules forever.
Yeah, that's Ice Crown. So is she trying to kill Bolt? Wait a minute. No king rules forever. That's actually that's a quote from the Lich King trailer, Wrath of Lich King. fire and then burn, switch to blue. I wonder if that has any significance, actually. Okay, there's no fucking way she's gonna kill Bolvar, who's now the Lich King. And he's in this position because of her. Remorseless Winter. He did not drag Bolvar out as the Lich King to kill him to Sylvanas and have her become the Lich Queen. There's no fucking way.
You are unfit to wear this crown.
Well, I guess Bolvar gets redeemed in a sense.
Wield so
There's no fucking way.
power.
There's no way. This is a dream. There's no.
Power will be your prison.
This world is a prison.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh my god, this is so stupid. Okay, she broke it. Thank goodness. Actually, that's also bad. But there's no way she becomes the Lich Queen. There's no fucking way. This is way better. In terms of Sylvanas as a character, if they did that, I was gonna be pissed. I was gonna be extremely pissed off.
And I will set us all free.
See, this is much better. Because, like, one, they redeemed Bolvar Dragon, who became the Lich King after the Wrathgate, and he was burned by Alex Strauss to keep him alive after basically Sylvanas had a plot that ended up killing him and Overlord Sarfang.
So now do the blue eyes make sense? So yeah, that just happened.
Oh.
We were once told.
Yeah, they were
by
saying don't
King
trust the
Turnus
blue eyes.
that there must always be a Lich King.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
And now, for the first time,
It's
there
impossible.
is none.
She broke the helmet.
Sylvanas herself.
I was going to say, that's why
warned us
Bolvar became the Lich
that in
King.
the end,
Because when Arthas was defeated at the end of
claims
Icecrown Citadel,
Well, death is coming for us.
or
And if we
Tyrion,
want to stand a chance,
Forging
we
was
are
going to put on.
have
Unless
to
they kill,
go where no
they killed
living
Tyrion in such a
soul
stupid way.
ever
But Tyrion Forging was
has.
going to put on that crown because there
We're
has to be a
going to
Lich
the
King, but
Shadowlands.
Bolvar gave his life
The
to do it
world that is the afterlife for the entire Warcraft
and
universe.
become the jailer of the damned, as it's
Along
called.
the way, we will get a chance to meet some of the fallen and learn their fates. But this is not a familiar world full of orcs and trolls.
You're gonna redeem Tyrion?
dwarves.
Tyrion
This
forging
is an
to
ancient
get
and
redeemed.
mysterious realm that predates the Titans
Varian Rin.
themselves.
You know, characters you killed
It
in
is the
stupid ways
source
for
of
no
the
reason.
power of the scourge that we have seen, true, and it's the power upon which Death Knights draw. But it's also the origin of the noble Valkyr and the spirit healers that guide us back to the land of the
And yeah,
living when we
that
pull
trailer had a
something
lot of just like basically 15
Not that
years.
anyone's
Not
ever done
really.
that.
It's just Ice
where
Crowd.
spirits
But
of
no,
nature
because Sylvanas is rolling that. There's a lot of 15 years of
and
lore
rebirth.
to unpack in that trailer.
and so much more. Let's take a look at this wondrous world that we are set to explore.
The jailer of the damned.
As I said.
A grim task.
Also, an orc named Nerzul's soul was trapped in that
A fame.
helm. I'm pretty sure that's this person who's talking.
Now the eternal veil screams, torn asunder by her.
There's a lot of lore around the Lich King. That's why
Within the realm of
it's
shadow,
very
lies
kind of
the
impressive.
darkest
Destroyed
terrors,
the crown.
which should never be set free.
What the fuck is that?
The Shadowlands are infinite. Their terrors and beauty were never meant for mortal eyes. I wonder if they can bear to behold all that awaits them.
Those Dreadlords. It's kind of cool of a zone that's basically the I can't remember what the vampires are called. Is this Vampire?
The denizens of this realm are the key to restoring
Choose a
the
covenant?
balance between life
Okay, so because
and death.
Alliance and the Horde are now
If
working
they
together,
trust
you get to like pick. Okay, that's really cool. Working Death Knight. The Tower of the Damned.
Death comes. And the end of everything is just the beginning.
Okay. That's actually a cool expansion.
So World of Warcraft Shadowlands is coming next year, and it will be available for pre-purchase today. That is just a little glimpse. of the
Every time like I'm
incredible
done
world
playing WoW,
that
then
awaits
like
us.
Legion came out, I was like, oh, it's
Ahead of
Illidan?
us lie many
It's Illidan, I
fateful
gotta play that.
decisions.
And now this one's like,
Because at
shit,
its
that's a
core,
lot of Lich King lore.
Shadowlands is an expansion that is built around the idea of choice. Agency and self-expression in the rewards you pursue and in the allies with whom you cast
Now,
your lot. I know you have a
I'm
ton
with
of
you, Ian,
questions.
but
what the heck is a covenant? What is
will
that tower
these
that's
choices
sticking out of the sky
actually
above
mean,
Icecrown? What other changes are coming to World of
like,
Warcraft?
one of
and
these is
so
just gonna be
much
the
more.
best? Yeah, normally happens in WoW?
We
Or are
have
these just
our
custom?
first panel for you at 2:30 on the Mythic stage, the World of Warcraft What's Next panel, where we'll dig into that.
I'll be looking at
and
that
much,
at
much
MO
more.
Champion later tonight.
Also, playable here on the show floor, we invite you to journey into the zone of Bastion and to begin to explore the Shadowlands. Thank you all so much, and it's going to be an incredible weekend ahead. I can't wait to share it with all of you. And now, it's my pleasure to turn things over to Ben Thompson on the Hearthstone team.
Okay, real fast. Real fast, before we get to Hearthstone. So, the reason I was upset, because if Sylvanas became the Lich Queen, she basically betrayed her whole character. Because Sylvanas became a Banshee because she was killed by Arthas when Arthas was on his path to becoming the Lich King. And she always hated Arthas. And then slowly over time, she started doing things that made her more like Arthas, like killing people and raising them as Forsaken to like
Diablo announcement.
join her cause. And then
World of Warcraft Shadowlands. You got to be kidding me.
like, yeah, she's doing a bunch of dumb stuff.
I am so
So if she
excited
put that
for
on, I
what
was gonna be
we're
pretty
showing
pissed
you
off.
here today.
But
I
her
don't know about
destroying
you,
it,
but I
okay,
cannot wait to
that
play
fits her
some
character.
games. Can you?
Yeah, actually, I used to
We have
love
been
Hearthstone.
having a lot of fun putting it together.
They don't really care about
We
Hearthstone
cannot wait to show you how it all comes to an end.
It costs way too much. Like
Let's
I
talk a
watch
little
people
bit
play the
about how
new.
it all began.
Like I don't play it. Let's say that. I watch
Rise
people
of
do the new stuff to
Shadows,
keep up
we
with
were
it, but I just
introduced
don't
to the
play it.
formation of a League of Evil.
Although this stuff
Their
is actually
plot
free, so I could do
to
this
steal
stuff.
Dalaran, and
But it's just
how
like
you helped him do it.
trying to keep up in terms of Hearthstone
This was
new
followed by the
cards costs
Saviors
way
of
too much
Ulthuan,
money. It's way
as
too
you
expensive.
and the League of Explorers.
But these are
answered
actually
the
completely
call
free to
adventure
play.
and
Because like
crossed the
you
desert
don't need to
sands,
use your own cards. You
seeking to
basically
wipe
get
out
decks
the plagues that
from
Rapham
playing.
and his followers
But these
had
I
set
could do.
loose upon the world. The curtain rises on a shimmering twilight sky across a blanket of snow. A chill
So
wind
that's
gusts
that is
across an ancient field of bones.
Hold on. Don't say
The
it.
League of Evil and the League of Explorers, well, they've chased each other across all of Azeroth to arrive here in Dragonblight.
Dragonblight. Shit. Oh my god. I'm like, wait a minute. How did I forget the name of that zone? You can see Noxramas floating in the background, and the building. I'm looking at the name while this is going on.
Can't fly. They fall like shooting stars. Will anyone survive? Dragons take flight above the ice and snow. High in the sky where the cold wind blows. Wings beat down as the feedback falls. Letting that fire of a frozen bones. Good unites against evil.
I was
They
like,
oppose.
Straza.
They ride
Alex
and die as the
Straza.
legends grow. We must go to sense to the heroes. There are no silence in this combat zone. Beats mid-air, yeah, it's a chiller. Life and death, yeah, it's a killer. They go round and round like the
Oh, so they're gonna actually just do the aspects. Because there's Ysera, they did Deathwing, Alex Straza was in there earlier. Like, Romer's Temple is there, so that's what I was trying to look up. It's Sinestra. Every time I'm like, yeah, I'm done.
The Year of
I'm
the
done with this
Dragon is
game.
gonna finally earn its name
It's
with
like,
more
shit.
dragons in a single Hearthstone expansion than ever before. Now, it wouldn't be right to make a set based around dragons without at least acknowledging the most terrible, the most feared and fearsome dragon ever to walk the world of Azeroth.
Deathwing, obviously.
No, not Deathwing.
Hello.
It's the progenitor of all dragonkind, the fearsome Galakrond.
The fuck?
Galakrond is Hearthstone's newest hero card. That is to say, he takes the place of your own hero when you put him into play. He also brings with him a powerful new battle cry and his own unique hero power.
So, okay.
But here's the key. He becomes stronger.
Let's talk
more
about this.
powerful
There's a bit to unpack
when you
here.
make use of our newest keyword, invoke. It's important to note here that invoke has its effects on Galakrond, whether he be in your hand or in your deck. And by doing so, you will allow him to achieve his second form. Gets a bit stronger. Now, believe it or not, there are actually those who eagerly await Galakrond's return. Those who praise his name.
Yeah,
across
these are
Azeroth.
rogue cards.
And as a result, the invoke keyword will occasionally show up on some neutral cards as well. Doing so will allow you to achieve the most feared and third final form of Galakrond. That of...
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to... I gotta see this. Hello?
Galakrond, Azeroth's End.
Azeroth's End.
Now, I don't know if this actually signals
Four
the end of all
cards.
of Azeroth.
They cost 0,
Frankly, from
so
what we've just
he has
seen, I'm pretty
sprints.
sure that's
He's
Sylvanas'
the cost of
job now.
sprints. He is
But
a
it
sprint
sure
hero
as heck
card and
signals
has a claw,
the end of
and
any
they cost
game
0.
of Hearthstone he's in if you can appropriately pull off the invoke mechanic.
Okay, so
All five
Galakrond is made
classes
up for
aligned
Hearthstone.
With the League of Evil, will have access to the terrible power of Galakrond and be able to harness it for themselves in the
All
form
5
of a
classes?
unique hero, bringing a unique battle cry and a one-of-a-kind hero power as well. Now,
Okay, so it's
Bomb,
in every deck.
he takes care of his friends. He is assured that everyone will receive a copy
No, 'cause
of
Seathun-
all
Seathun is
5
at least-
Galakrond legendary hero cards for free just for logging in when the set launches.
Okay, I might log in just to take those.
But you may ask, what of the just and noble? What of those pure of heart, or more on the side of good? Where are my League of Explorers in this? Well, there are plenty of our winged friends eager to join the fight for good as well.
C3 is kind of, it is like all the old gods.
To the Druid
I'm pretty sure they're
Legendary
not
Dragon,
referenced at all in like Warcraft, but they're there.
Ysera Unleashed.
They fucking kill you, Sarah. That also pisses me off, by the way.
Too. And finally, what would a dragon be without their fearsome breath weapon? If you're a shaman, you're going to have access to lightning breath here. Yeah, we see all our dragon priest friends out there. You look like you're having a good time.
We saw the proto-drakes.
We just think it's time to open up the party a little bit.
The predecessors to the modern dragons.
Every class in Hearthstone
I'm
will
guessing
receive
Galakron
a legendary
is like
dragon,
the person
of their own.
Above the proto-drakes. But
we're sure to see their presence being made known in the meta as soon as we release this newest and final chapter to the trilogy on December 10th. But for those of you looking to dive into the action a little sooner,
that's why. So Galakron's remains are in Dragonblight.
Now, normally that'd be it for Hearthstone. We've given you an amazing new set, an awesome new cinematic, and a song that I know I'm going to be humming for the rest of the weekend. But we're not done.
Yeah, real fast.
We want to leave you with something a little special before we go. As Hearthstone players ourselves, we all continue to enjoy a variety of ways to play this game we know and love. That's why the Hearthstone team is excited to announce today an entirely new way to play this game.
And
it's a new mode that we like to call Hearthstone Battlegrounds. Hearthstone Battlegrounds is an 8-player mode that is inspired...
8-player?
8-player mode that is inspired by the popular auto-battler genre with a few Hearthstone twists. In this mode, you and 7 other players are challenged to recruit minions and send them into battle against your opponents until only one victor remains. This is the first new mode to come to the game in some time. We have had so much fun making this, and we've had even more fun playing it. So much so, in fact, that we're excited to dedicate the entirety of the Hearthstone demo area here at BlizzCon to Battlegrounds over the next 2 days. The open beta for this new mode is going to start on November 12th. But for those of you here today,
kind of interesting,
watching at home with the virtual ticket,
you get to
or pre-purchasing Descent of Dragons, well, you're going to get to enjoy this all starting on Tuesday.
Yeah, everything starts Tuesday. That actually looks pretty good.
We couldn't be more excited to announce even more and talk about more cards and things related to Descent of Dragons and Hearthstone Battlegrounds on the Mythic stage at 3:30. We look forward to seeing you all there.
To me, it looks good because it doesn't cost money. That's my biggest problem with Hearthstone. It costs too much money to play this damn game. Hey, look, we're back on the main stage. Wonder why.
30 years ago, the Omnics declared war. Overwatch was created to rescue humanity from the Omnic crisis.
So you can't ask
we
me about
became
this.
the greatest champions of peace and progress mankind has ever seen.
Everybody knows Overwatch got shut down. Half of them are just mercenaries now.
The people decided they were better off without us. They even called us criminals. They tore our family apart.
Papa told me, after so many years of service, you gave Overwatch everything, and then they pushed you out.
Real life is not like the stories our father told us. You were a fool for believing it so.
Perhaps I am a fool to think there is still hope for you, brother.
Human, machine. Before me, I see the future. Humans and Omnics standing together.
The second Omnic crisis continues. The conflict between Omnics and humans has now claimed over 15,000 lives.
But look around. Someone has to do something! We have to do something!
Always remember, never accept the world as it appears to be. Dare to see it for what it could be.
Winston? It's been too long!
What is this? This is broadcasting on the Overwatch emergency frequency.
I got a call. They're getting the band back together. They want me. But really, they need you.
I have been called. I must answer. Always.
The enemy is out there and getting stronger.
The world is changing once again, and it's time to pick a side.
We can make a difference again. The world needs us now, more than ever. Are you with me?
Yes, Winston. I am with you.
This is kind of like the story has been going on throughout the game. Oh no, it's the story of the game, period.
We've been around together.
One of the founders.
I have something. Don't ever say that. I have something that I'm very embarrassed to tell you now, and I'm only telling you because we have this close relationship. I totally forget what I'm supposed to say right now. Like, I don't have a clue. Just drew a blank. Anybody who knows me knows I can just ramble forever about anything. But like, luckily, thank you so much for helping me with that.
I thought if I wasn't wrong that he was like the last founder who's still
That was
here.
so sweet. I should probably talk about Overwatch now. I'm just digging a hole, you know? So, a very dear friend of mine, 5 years ago, on this stage, almost to this very day, a gentleman by the name of Chris Metzen.
Chris Metzen also left.
And let him hear it. He's watching with us right now.
But he was behind a lot of the lore in a lot of Blizzard games. He also did the voice of Thrall.
Chris came out 5 years ago on this stage, and he said it's time for a new adventure. And
Overwatch was going to become an MMO called
with
Titan.
him. And he came out and he announced Overwatch. And it was one of the most special moments of my life. And the women and men who work on Overwatch have been working so hard to make something very special. And today they'd like to dedicate that to you. So please enjoy.
Thanks a lot. Chris Metzen's lore panels were sick. Yeah, Morrison's actually, yeah. Okay, who is that?
Winston?
What's on your mind, May?
Do we have enough people for this mission?
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. If you're going to show, now would be a good time.
Attention! This is your captain speaking. We are on final approach to Paris.
That's our cue.
You may now power on your electronic devices. Weather is mostly cloudy, with a 100% chance of null sector invasion. Winston, clear as a spot to land. We'll be right behind you.
You better be.
Why is null sector attacking now?
I don't know, May. But the people down there need help. And right now,
yeah, it's
we're all they've got. Bonjour, officer. We're here to help.
C'était un singe?
Yeah, I'm like that we don't understand you, both. We're opposite. It's like, okay, that's to that part. We're here to help.
Good work, May.
Thanks. Watch your back.
Get the civilians to the ship.
You got it. What was that?
Take cover!
May, stay with me. Winston! She needs help. We can't stay here.
Tracer, get everyone out of here. I'll hold the line.
But you said to stick together.
Don't worry. I'll be right behind you.
You'd better be.
They're gonna kill Winston. I thought they were gonna kill May. I'm like, either people are gonna show up or they're gonna kill someone.
Genji.
The cavalry's here! Hello, Winston!
Echo.
Let's get you back in the fight. Interlock shields! How are we going to stop this thing?
May, your backpack.
Huh? That could work! Trissa, pulse bomb! Here you go!
This is getting hot!
Ready!
Go long!
Right! Got it!
See, Blizzard knows how to tell stories. It's just so cool moments with all the characters working together. Even if you're not a big fan of Overwatch, that's just cool. Like, why do they have to fuck up all the time, too?
Victory is ours, my friends!
Hi, Lena. Brigitte? Oh my gosh, you've grown! Oh, everyone, This is May. Hi, everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Good to have you on board.
Arnold Schwarzenegger joke.
Monsieur, does this mean Overwatch is back?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Did you like it? Did you enjoy? Awesome. On behalf of the Overwatch team, I am extremely proud and excited to finally and officially announce Overwatch 2. Now, I know you have a lot of questions.
Because Overwatch itself,
but we always feel like our games speak for
like,
themselves. So let's take a look at the gameplay, and then we'll talk.
Have story in game.
We're being overrun. Null sector is everywhere.
But like this game, literally, is just story.
What are you doing here? It's happening again.
Paris was just the beginning. This is a global invasion.
So, how's Overwatch enjoyed our city?
It's beautiful, except for all the killer robots.
Look up there. That's the command ship.
Then we know what we have to do.
Oh, yeah!
You're with me. We're getting aboard that ship. I knew you would return one day.
It has been too long, Master.
I can't do this. I've made your choice. Nobody will stop us. Trouble is cropping up all over the world. It's not just Null Sector.
A lot of lives are riding on what we do next.
We'll have to fight. One city at a time.
Let's get them, Brigitte.
I've got you, Papa.
Watching your back.
Now that's teamwork.
Time to learn some new tricks. Hey, chill out.
Hammer strike! Do not worry, I will push it. Okay, other direction. I am good at pushing things.
So it's payload, but it can go both ways.
Sojourn here.
At first I was like, who is that in the poster? So yeah, Overwatch 2 is Overwatch 2. It's not just me.
Oh, we are going to have so much fun. It is going to be so awesome.
They have to state how they're doing
so,
this.
We have a lot to talk about, right? First and foremost, you have to remember that Overwatch is a team versus team 6v6 competitive experience. And there is no way we're losing that at all. In fact, that's a huge focus. So Overwatch 2 will have a brand new core competitive game mode called Push. Now, what I mean when I say core is that you will play this in quick play, it will be played in competitive, and it will also be played by the Overwatch League. So we're really excited to finally add a new core game mode. Now we want everybody here today to have a chance to play it and tell us how awesome and balanced it is. So you can play on a brand new map which takes place in Toronto, our first Canadian map. It's over in Hall A, so we invite you to come play the demo. We think it'll be awesome.
They're not
now,
saying,
when I
but
talk
feel
to
like
lots
it's
of
probably
you,
gonna be a new
there's a
game
common
you can buy.
request that you want out of Overwatch, and Overwatch 2 is going to deliver on this. And that's for more story and for PvE, for cooperative experiences. Overwatch 2 will feature a ton of PvE content. We will have a complete story experience featuring story missions, the first of which is called Rio de Janeiro, is also playable in Hall A for all of you today. Cannot wait to hear what you think about it. In addition, as you saw, we have something called hero missions, which hero missions are focused on highly replayable cooperative experience. The analogy we like to use on the team is similar to what adventure mode is to Diablo versus its campaign. That's what hero missions are intended to be. And they're powered by this really cool progression system where you can level up your heroes, get more powerful, customize your abilities, do different talents. It's going to be a ton of fun. Now, you might have also noticed the heroes all have a new look to them. Every one of the 31 heroes, plus more, are getting an upgraded look to them. And there's a really awesome panel that's going to happen tomorrow on Saturday in here that is going to go through all of the engine upgrades that are coming to Overwatch 2 and all of the new looks and explanation of the new art style that I'm really excited about. Now, Overwatch and Overwatch 2 at their core are all about heroes, and we know that we cannot make a brand new Overwatch game without having new heroes. So Overwatch 2, in addition to featuring Sojourn, who we are not talking about today, besides just confirming that she is here, Overwatch 2 will feature multiple new heroes that will come with the game, and we're very excited about that. Now, a lot of you have questions, like why a sequel? Or what does that mean to me as a player of the original game? I put so much time into this game, I cared about it so much. Well, we thought about it, and for us as gamers, you know, sequels make us nervous more than anything else. So what we're hoping to do with Overwatch 2 is really redefine what a sequel means. And I think some explanation is in order right now. So for all original players of Overwatch, players of the current Overwatch game, you will get to play on all of the same maps as Overwatch 2 players, including all of the brand new maps that are coming to Overwatch 2. And you will get to play with all of the same heroes as Overwatch 2 players. It will be a shared multiplayer environment where no one gets left behind.
Okay, so you buy Overwatch 2 if you want the new skins.
The other thing that I think a lot of us are thinking about is all of those cool accomplishments and cosmetics that we've been unlocking over the years. You know, how hard did you work for your Witch Mercy skin, for example? We want to make sure that all Overwatch cosmetics come forward with you into Overwatch 2, so all of your progress matters.
Yeah, it's an expansion.
Nothing's getting left behind. No one's getting left behind. We worked so hard to build this community of over 50 million players at this point. The last thing we would ever do is do anything to split what an amazing community you guys are.
But if you want the story and stuff,
and how much you mean to us. So Overwatch 2 is going to be amazing. We have a panel right here on this stage at 1:30 where we're going to go into a lot more detail. Now, it's time for Blizzcon. I'm staring, you know, straight down the aisle at those beautiful machines with Diablo 4 loaded on them. We've got World of Warcraft Shadowlands. We've got Hearthstone Battlegrounds. We've got two different Overwatch 2 demos. I just want you all to remember how much we all mean to each other, be good to each other, enjoy each other this weekend. Now let's go play some video games. Have fun, everybody.
This is what you need.